So this is for B.Ed unit notes. Unit 1 notes on understanding the growth and development of the learner, lecture 5, and today's topic will be factors affecting growth and development. Okay, next topic will be relation between development and learning. That also let me give you all. But before that, you all can take down these notes. I hope you all can see this clearly. Okay, this notes whatever I am giving you all. Okay. Factors affecting growth and development. Following following are the factors which affect on the growth and development. First one will be heredity. It is the process by which the features and characteristics and are passed from parents to the child before the child is born. Thus, features like the color of the skin and eyes, the height, body build, intellect, and talents, etc., are all fixed and no one can change them beyond a limit. Next is prenatal environment. Prenatal environment. This is the environment of the fetus in the womb. Fetus in the womb. If the mother gets poor nutrition, is emotionally upset, or smokes, drinks, or takes some medicine, or suffers from certain diseases, the growth of the child can be adversely affected. Next is the nutrition. Proper nutrition is essential for the healthy development of the child. A malnutrition child growth may be retarded or slow. Next will be intelligence. Higher intelligence is associated with faster development, while lower intelligence is associated with retardation in various aspects of development. Next is emotional climate of home. If there is a lot of discord, fights at home, or the child is not given enough love and attention, or there is physically mentally abuse of the child, then the child development is adversely affected. Health of the child. If the child frequently falls sick, suffers from some disorder, it disabled to or has disturbed endocrine functioning, the development is likely to suffer. Next is the level of stimulation. The amount of stimulation the environment provides to the child, that is, the opportunities for explosion or of environment opportunities or interaction with other people, etc., all influence the rate of development. Next will be the social economic status. It also influences the development by deciding the kind of nutrition, stimulation, facilities, opportunities, genetic endowment the child gets. Next, moving towards the ninth point, that is sex. All children follow the same sequence of development. However, certain skills are faster in girls than in boys. Some other skills are faster in boys than girls. Example, language acquisition is faster in girls, and skills like jumping, catching, throwing are faster in boys. Sex is also a factor that decides the potential of a child in physical development. Boys grow up to be taller, heavier, and more muscular than girls. Next, let us see the relationship between development and learning. The growth and development carry wide learning meaning for the children, parents, and the teachers. It can be explained in the following ways. Let us see the first one, learning. Okay, the first point was knowledge improvement. Knowledge of the principle of growth and development tell us that there are wide individual differences among the children with respect to their rate of growth and development. Therefore, we must pay attention to their individual pattern and growth rate while planning the course for their education and development. Second one is learning and child growth. The knowledge helps us to know what to expect and when to expect from an individual child with respect to their physical, mental, and social development, etc. At different stages of development, the correct knowledge of the growth trend of a child help trend of child helps the parents and teachers not to under or overestimate the future competency or expectancy of their child. Moving towards the next one, the third part will be learning and development pattern. Learning helps us to know the direction as well as the general pattern of learning help us to know general pattern of development. It guides us to locate the degree of abnormality in our children and students and to take likewise remedial steps. The knowledge and development starts from the whole to part and then from parts to whole help us to plan the learning produces and set of learning method accordingly. The fourth point will be harmonious growth and development. Principle of interrelation and interdependence of the various aspects of growth and development help us to aim for the harmonious growth and development of the personality of the child and warm us not to develop a particular aspects at the cost of one of the or the other. Okay, I can take down these notes. Next, moving towards the one, learning and changes for child. The knowledge of the uniformity of pattern with respect to growth and development makes it responsible for the parents and teachers to plan ahead of time for the changes that will take place in their children. Children will also get benefited if they can be accompanied with these changes beforehand. Moving towards the next one, learning and environment of children. The knowledge that heredity and environment both play a joint role in the process of growth and development help us to place sufficient attention over the environmental condition in upbringing the children. Next, let us see the stages of growth and development. For human being, life starts from a fertilizer ovum in the womb of the mother. Not only before birth, but also many years after that, child is a helpless organism unless he is helped by the continuous process of growth and development and attains maturity. When one attains maturity, one is choosed to be called an adolescent and becomes an adult member of the society. He is supposed to play a responsible role in the society. Before being called as an adolescent, he's called a child or an infant. All these names, infant, child, adolescent, and adult, etc., are linked with various stages of growth and development through which the child passes during the lifespan. There are certain common development or practical characteristics belonging to each stage. A human being slow, peculiar, quantitative, and qualitative changes in his body and behavior with the help of which we can say at what particular age an individual belong to which definite stage of his life. If we also include the pre birth period, the lifespan of a human being can be divided conventionally into the following stages. Now, let us see the following stages: name of the stage and period, and approximately age. Prenatal pre birth stage. from conception to birth, stage of infancy from birth to 2 years. Next, next is childhood stage from 3 to 12 years or strict sense till the onset of puberty. Adolescent stage from the onset of puberty of the age of maturity, generally from 13 to 19. Adulthood from 20 years and beyond or strict sense from the age of attaining maturity till death. There is no calm absolute rigidity in the above classification in terms of either the division of lifespan into the above mentioned stages or the duration of the period mentioned against them. There are certainly vast individual differences, and so we should not imagine that every child will necessarily have each stage according to the period indicated above. Since, from the angle of school education, the first and the last stage serves no useful purpose, therefore, we will confine our attention to the remaining three stages of development. For discussing these stages of development, let us first analyze the various aspects of growth and development at each stages. So next topic will be based on adolescent stages. Okay, that I will continue in the next class. Okay, adolescent stage. So I hope you have understood these notes. So I can take down. I'm only giving you all notes, no explanation such as only notes, providing of notes of B.Ed first year on childhood and growing up. Uh, and thanks for watching. For more notes, like, share, and subscribe and keep so that you all get updates of the new lecture, new notes.